How are ya? So good to see you. Oh, feels so discombobulated. Anyway, how's things? Say good day if you jump on. How's your week been? How's your last 2 weeks been? From an outsider looking in, a lot of you are still experiencing a few contrasts, but I think a lot of you are getting a bit of clarity as well. So I love seeing that for you guys. Yeah, we'll keep those. So yeah, how are ya? Hello, Egg. How are you? Oh, Jesus, what's that? Egg, minimize guilt, because that literally jumped out when I tapped in your energy. So if you're feeling guilty about anything, just remember guilt's a wasted emotion. So that jumped out for you anyway. So yeah, my days are going awesome. How are your days going? Hey, Glenda. Hey, Kim. How are you, sweet pea? Yeah, I had a really hectic day yesterday. I think it's because I wasn't necessarily in work mode. I had to go get my car serviced and stuff like that, and I roamed the streets of Nambour, which was actually really good. Good morning, JM. But oh my God, the night before and yesterday, I just was getting channeled so much information. My notes on my phone is literally full. Yeah, a lot of channeled information. So I did put a post up yesterday, and I want to introduce my new membership on this channel. I've gone back to the good old days when I used to run a business called the Spiritual Shack, and basically the Spiritual Shack is, oh God, nah, I'm not going to start talking. I'll just say good day. The energies at the moment are insane, so I actually really feel for people who are going through their upgrades and their ascension and all that sort of stuff, because it's going to be like a very, it can be emotional, it can be mentally challenging. There's a lot of sort of little components that comes up with this type of energy, but what the energy that we're coming into on a psychic sense is going to bring a lot of clarity and stuff. So most people that I speak to are just having trouble making really empowered choices for themselves, knowing where they're going, sort of articulating that in their energy. So if that's you, you're not alone. I'll have to think and find what's that about. I was just removing my ex off socials and got your channel notification. Oh, really, Egg? Oh, well, it's good to know my notifications are going, and try not to read into it too much. Try not to read into it too much. It just flipped out when you jumped on. Good morning, Chris. How are ya? How are you? Interesting cards. Interesting cards. So, yeah. I'm feeling a little bit out of the loop when it comes to the collective energies at the moment, because honestly, so many people are experiencing such an array of things going on in their life. So it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, I'm awesome, Chris. I'm awesome. For sure. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, where do we start? All right, I'll start with a little bit of housework, I suppose. As you guys may or may not have known, about 5-6 months ago, I started an exclusive membership section on this YouTube channel, and I got demonetized because I shared someone else's content. So I had to go to the sin bin. I had to go to jail for a little while, but I'm out of jail now. And what I've decided to do is to keep the memberships running for anyone who does want to be a little bit more spirit-led, who does want to have more of a one-on-one connection with me, because my mission in this life is that I'm always happy to help those who want to help themselves. There is oh God, they're giving me something here. There is an investment with that. It's $9.95 a month, which is like $2.50 a week. But when you jump in the Spiritual Shack and you commit, I will be sharing self-scripts, all behind the scenes content that nobody else can see, like what's happening with me, the lessons I've learnt, what I'm picking up in the collective, random channel messages. I'm thinking about putting some star signs in there. It's going to be exclusive content for those who really want to learn and grow and expand. So if you want to join, I'm pretty sure from memory from last time, you do have to go to a web browser. I don't think you can do it through the app, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you have to go through a web browser and you can join and you get all the exclusive content, all the fun stuff. The mission with the Spiritual Shack for me is because we've all come out of a really, really tough year. It's been an absolute roller coaster. I'm really wanting to bring the fun and the joy and the laughter and the excitement and the hope and the optimism and all that back to self-development, to our lives in any which way I can. So that's what the Spiritual Shack's going to be about. If you want to join, once again, it's like for less than $250 a week, wherever you are. And how I work in my own life and online is that I just tap into the current energies, because energies change all the time. So I just tap into my current energies and I work from that point. So if I do this reading and I feel that myself and the collective need a self-script or need a certain process or need a joke or need whatever they need, that's what's going to be put in the Spiritual Shack. So have a look, keep that in mind. You can join at any time. Just remember that if you do sign up, it is really just a contract between you and YouTube as well. I'm just using their platform. So if you do happen to have any financial issues or you want to cancel or anything, that's between you and YouTube, not necessarily me. So I don't have the power over that side of things. So yeah, you can join that if you like. I'm really, really excited about it, because it's just basically me showing behind the scenes of how I live every single day. But can be of benefit for you guys. So yeah, thanks Kim. Hello Bev, so good to see ya. I just don't feel like doing this, hey? Doing it this way. So there, that's the Spiritual Shack. What else was I gonna do? My course is still coming. It is still coming, but for some reason, I just don't feel my community anyway is collaborated, reconciled enough to possibly really get a good grips on it. So just keep an eye. I am going to offer it. It's going to be a 5-day video-based support program where I will help you create the life you desire from the ground up. So it is coming. I've had a few people reach out this week and go, help me, help me, help me. So yeah, just be patient, because it is coming, but for some reason I just don't feel like the majority are kind of ready for this. Hi Wendy. It's probably really poor business strategies and all that sort of shit, but that's just not how I roll. It's not how I roll. So that's still coming. Super chats and everything is now enabled back on YouTube. So if you do want to score a bit of a psychic message with me after the reading today, you're more than welcome to do so. I will use my discernment and help people for free like I normally do. But if you do happen to gift or exchange the energy by offering me a super chat, then you will get first preference for that. So yeah, you're not obligated to or whatever, but that's what it's there for. So yeah. So we're 10 minutes in. I'm going to step out of me and get into you. I sent you an email a few days ago. Did you, Wendy? I haven't received anything. Did you happen to send that through my contact section on my website or directly to my email? Because I haven't seen it. I haven't received it. Oh, it's back. Great. I can see it though. You can't see it? Oh, Wendy, I'll have another look, darling, because I haven't got it. I haven't seen it. And even if it does come through my website, it's still available on my website. So I should see it. If it's not there, it's over there. So interesting. You can't see it. Ah, well, I don't know what to do about that. I'll have to get Ty onto that and see if he knows. So, at the end of the day, guys, even if you just like the video, even if you just share it, subscribe, do all that positive juju, that's enough for me because it helps keep us in the algorithms with all the 7 billion other people that are on the platform. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. Oh, I'll be on Psychic TV Australia Live this Saturday night as well. So if you're free and you want either myself, who am I working with? Rhonda, I think. Yeah, we're going to be on live for an hour from 7 o'clock Queensland time, 8 o'clock New South Wales time. If you do want a free question answered, jump on over there. Jump on over there. Thanks, Ty. Ty, can you see the super chat feature or anything on your end, mate? Just out of curiosity, because I can't see it on my from here. Oh, yeah, if anybody doesn't receive a response from me, especially within 24 to 48 hours, there could be a good chance that something's gone skew if and I haven't received it. I always do my best to respond to everybody. And JM doesn't see it either. Oh well, it doesn't matter for today anyway. We'll work it out. Hey Georgie, how are you, sweet pea? Oh, thanks Georgie, I love you, girl. Denise has a cash note on hers, but it's membership, not super chat. Interesting. Yeah. All right, don't worry about it for today. Don't worry about it for today. I'll sort it out. Sometimes they reactivate it and it takes a bit for it to come on and stuff. Like I said, I have no control over that, so I don't know. That's why I had to get tired to do all the other juicy stuff. So you can only see the link to join the membership. Oh well, it's cool. It's cool. It'll work out. It'll work out. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Ty. Thanks, buddy. And like I say, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Anyway, yeah, how about we just get into it? We're already 13 minutes in. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to tap into the current energies. I'm going to ask Spirit what they feel we need to know to help us move forward in some type of way. Please just take what you need and leave the rest. If today's energy reading does not suit you, feel free to go back and watch past lives or past videos because everybody has their own energetic timeline. So my timeline's always a little bit more advanced because A, I do the work diligently, and B, I'm psychic, so I always work from this current energy. I'm up to speed. But if you're still working things out or whatever, past videos may actually suit you. So, yeah. See, even my tools, I feel like I need different tools at the moment. Anyway, it's not about me. Anyway, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection of my beautiful community members, myself included, something you feel we need to know to help us move forward? This can come through as a prediction, this can come through as guidance, this can come through as a bit of a higher perspective. I'm just a natural conduit for Spirit. They just tell me what they feel we need to know. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Same cards jump out. I've been shuffling, same cards jumped out. But we've got focus on your higher truth. So a lot of you are being encouraged right now to start maybe thinking, here we go, they're going to start telling me just random stuff. If you're going through a really, really hard time right now and you're struggling to make choices, struggling to make decisions, and you feel like you're stuck or stagnant, anything like that, the main message that Spirit are bringing through is that sometimes our answers will come to us, or our solutions will come to us when we actually step outside of ourselves. So when you try to figure something out for yourself and you're too much in your logic and you're really in your emotional space, your spirit-led solutions won't come to you. So there's a really big emphasis on the energy at the moment to step outside yourself or to tap into your faith and tap into spirit especially. That's where your higher truth is going to come from. It's like you can get the answer yourself. Sometimes people just come to me just for a bit of validation. And I got this and I got this message and does that sit right or is that correct or whatever? And we just go, yeah, nah, whatever. So a lot of you are receiving your own psychic answers right now, or you're feeling it through your clairsentience, which is your feeling. It's like, I've got a feeling I should be doing that, but should I? And then I get in my head about it. It's that sort of duality that's going on. Listen to your angels did come out. So in the membership, I did post a wonderful link that I found recently and helps you connect. It's a guided meditation and helps you connect with your spirit guides. And I spoke about that last live anyway, but it was really, really profound. And the lady's voice is just so angelic. And I literally got so much out of that 20 minutes itself. So you may want to find out who your angel guides are, who your guides are, who you can connect with. That will change all the time. You do have a spirit team that are around you all the time, but who actually steps forward to help you will depend on where you're at in your life. But at the end of the day, knowledge is power. So maybe some of you are stepping into learning about spirituality, just kicking it off. Maybe you're learning a new modality in your awakening. If it's got nothing to do with spirituality, it could be just the fact that you're exploring your options when it comes to your career, where you want to live or what you want to do, what you want to create in the 3D as well. So just remember, you've got to go there in your thoughts and your feelings before you go there in the physical form. So ask yourself, am I keeping myself in a mental prison at the moment? Am I feeling emotionally available to receive what it is that I'm calling out for? Because there is a pinching off. There is a pinching off. A lot of people, and 9 times out of 10, this is just because they don't have the fundamental knowledge that the universe is abundant. You do have whatever you put your mind to. It's only us that pinch ourselves off from it. Could be because of programming, because of lack and scarcity thinking, listening to external influences too much. It's all so dependent on each and every one of you. But I think a lot of you may have something going on within your energy at the moment that's causing you to resist the forward movement that's actually being ushered in for you. We also got to listen to your intuition. So a lot of you are being encouraged to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is, a lot of people misconceive intuition as being that big, aha, like it hits you like a wrecking ball type of energy, but it's not. Your intuition is that little internal nudge. Good morning, Lisette. It's that little internal nudge, and it's like, go this way or go that way. Don't do this, do that, do that. And it's a feeling that comes up within inside you. They're going on about momentum as well. If you are just starting out, all I want to encourage you is to take your time with it and just be consistent. Just be consistent. So they're saying create boundary, like we've got to create boundaries as well. I don't feel like this, though. I feel like a lot of people just need to be disciplined. A lot of people that come to me and say, oh, well, I tried meditation, I tried that process you mentioned the other day, and I did this and I did that, and the affirmations and the self-scripts, and I'll say, how long did you do it for? How long did you do it for? And, I did it for a few days. It's just really difficult at the moment because the current energies is that we come through such massive contrast over the last 12 months. And I was saying to other people during the week, it's nothing that I've even experienced before. I've been in the industry for almost 30 years and obviously living my life for almost 49 years and all that sort of stuff. And the shift this year has been so dramatic, and the collective shifts as well, so dramatic, especially after the full moon and the Mercury retrogrades and the eclipses and, everything that's been going on. It's been massive. Been absolutely massive. So I think a lot of people need to start taking it a little bit more easy on themselves. If they don't know what to do, maybe invest in a coach or join the membership if you do want to be a little bit more spirit-led. They just told me follow the leader. So sometimes we need to look up to somebody. Don't be jealous of anyone right now. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Stay in your own lane. But a lot of you are facing a little bit of resistance because if you don't know what you're meant to be doing, then you just do the same thing day after day and expect a different result. It's not going to work that way. The energies that are actually coming in, and I don't even feel like I want to go, I think I want to start getting into the psychic stuff. The energies that are coming in are very, very fruitful. By the end of the year, you should be reaping the fruits of your labor. And that song's coming through again. I don't know whether they got it for you, Kim, but it's open your heart to me. Madonna. Just remember, everything in your life at the moment is a mirror reflection. So if you're seeing things that you don't like, don't worry about the thing that you're looking at. Come back to self. What is this trying to show me? What is this trying to show me? Why is my reality like this? 9 times out of 10, your reality is how it is because of the focus and the thoughts and the feelings that you've put into your current reality in your past. So you need to develop a whole new momentum, and the way that you do that is to feel better about yourself, to want more for yourself, to focus on what you're doing, to project what the next 3 to 6, 9, 12 months looks like for you. Where are you going? What are you doing? Get excitement back. A lot of people at the moment are just lacking inspiration. They really don't know what inspires them anymore. And you can't be motivated if you're not inspired either. So yeah, stop breaking agreements. I think why I'm getting stuck, and because I'm reading for a collective, is because a lot of you may be really beating yourself up in some way, or you're personalizing things, or internalizing, or getting in your head about certain things, and it's causing a blockage and a resistance for you to move forward. You've been encouraged to move forward right now. I don't know whether Egg's still here, but we even got the guilt card come out as well. That jumped out for Egg when they jumped on, he, she, whoever. There's support coming in for you. I'll wrap this up. I don't even feel like I need, you can probably tell, I don't even want to go in this energy. I think I need the psychic shit. So quiet. So quiet. What's actually going on in the collective, you guys, is it's like you've been given the gift of time to regroup, recalibrate, reconcile, find peace with, and adjust everything that you've been through and how your current reality is. Good morning, Rosalie. So you can start projecting into 2025, which I'm predicting to be a corker of a year anyway, what it is that you do want, and start making plans. I call it an energy pre-paving, because you've got to go there in your mind and your heart and your soul and your feelings before you actually have it in the hand. So I can't do, that's very hard for me to do in a collective scenario, because you all need something different. See, same things. What does freedom feel like for you guys? If I was to encourage my collective group of friends on here to do anything right now, it's, what does freedom look like for you? They're just saying the word to me, definition. Define it for yourselves. They just told me needle in a haystack. So maybe some of you are looking for a needle in a haystack. And to me, that energy is I'm looking for something outside of myself to fulfill me, when it's my job to fulfill myself. Yeah, Lisette's mentally tired. And that's what I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm trying to get in the collective energies, and I feel it, because not only that, but my private readings and, everybody's been going through something. And it's so personal to them. So, freedom to be myself anywhere. I don't even know where to start today, hey? Because then we got listen closely. I'm at one of those points that I feel like if I throw to-dos out there, people are struggling with it. And it's kind of like a doctor giving someone a script and then they don't fulfill it or they don't take the medications. That's how I'm feeling. And I'm not trying to judge anyone or anything like that, but that's just how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling a bit of we even got ritual. Break free from an outdated cycle. Change your daily routine to make life more meaningful. Good morning, Graceful. So good to see ya. And it's going to take some bravery. It's going to take some courage. It's going to take you to want it bad enough to create the change you wish to see. I just feel like the collective that I'm tapping into is uninspired, unfulfilled, in a mental prison, in an emotional jail, is resisting, is trying to seek answers outside of themselves, is confused, is lethargic, is tired, is all those things. And that's all showing you something. So I'm not worried about it. But the thing is, as a psychic and as an intuitive and an empath and all that, it's very hard to go, oh, we have joy, love and mum beans and all this coming in and all that, when energies are feeling that way. It's kind of patronizing, if you know what I mean. I know it's good to come in and get hope and optimism and excitement and all that as to what's to come. But if people just don't do the work at the moment, it's just, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send out a little bit of energy healing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the collective reading as if I would do a one-on-one reading, and don't mind my niece doing her laundry in the background. I might just send out some healing to the collective and just hope and pray that your answers will come to you in the way that needs to come. And I'm just going to do a reading for you guys, like as if I was doing a one-on-one reading. So you take what you need from this. If you are to book in for a one-on-one reading with me, this is what happens. Obviously FaceTime, you see it happening. But if you have a phone reading, this is what happens. And I'm just going to do it for you guys because I can't go into this energy. It's just, I'm still trying to collaborate the fact that they want me to get out and start teaching this stuff. And I'm not a teacher, I'm just a doer. Yes, I need to push myself to do anything and everything for myself. So if you're in that type of energy, which a lot of people can probably relate to, Egg, use your energy wisely, and you can do numerous things. You can take a couple of days off to yourself just to come back to yourself and start purging anything that's unwanted from your energy through journaling, through writing, through coaching or mentoring or something of that nature. And pick a goal. The easiest way that I can say it for a collective is set yourself a goal. Is it weight loss? Is it the manifestation of a material possession? Is it a feeling? Sometimes it's easy just to start manifesting a feeling, because anytime you want anything outside of yourself is for the feeling of it. Some of you may need to go and speak to a counselor or a therapist or a friend or your spirit team, because I feel like I need to conversate. I need to talk about what's going on with me. And if you're anything like me in the past, I shut all that down because I thought no one cares. No one cares. Who wants to listen to my waffle and all that sort of stuff? But turns out that a lot of people do care, and a lot of people do want to listen. And once I started just voicing myself, it made my life a whole lot better. So, yeah, Deborah says she's quite flat at the moment. Could be the humidity. Graceful's feeling flat. Welcome to the world of an empath. That's why I come on here and I'm flat. Because I'm picking up on your energies. Agree with Ed. Single mum feeling. My self-care is a 10 minutes nap. Perfect. And I think sometimes it's about knowing that your self-care is 10-minute nap and saying that's enough, that's what I need right now. Because what most people are doing at the moment, and I can only speak from experience and what I see through conversations, collective, people coming to me and stuff like that, is it's not enough. And I believe I touched on this energy a couple of months ago or whatever. Someone who has PTSD and stuff like that, you get drip fed with something that's got the potential to raise your vibration slowly but surely, but it just doesn't feel like enough. It's like you're really, really thirsty and someone gives you a little lid of water to drink and you just want to scull the whole bottle. That's what it feels like. But we need to start celebrating the small times that we do get to ourselves. And even if it is just 10 minutes a day, we need to bask in that 10 minutes and be really mindful about it and sort of come back and recenter and reground that way as well. I feel like you're a teacher in your own way. You're teaching all of us different things every time, or at least giving some people something to look into or investigate. Oh, thanks, Denise. I love that. And that's all I can do. Yeah. Deborah wrote a list of what she wants to change, ticking it off. Awesome. That's a way. Yeah. That helps with the mindset as well. Mind mapping come up a lot for a lot of people during this week too. So if you want to check out mind mapping. I sit down and fall asleep during meditation. Awesome. I know there's a lot of people out there that think it's bad if you fall asleep during a meditation, but it's not. It's not. Started working with an exercise physiologist, gave up one of my yoga classes looking after me. I love that for you, Deborah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good on you, girl. And keep cheering yourselves on. Be your own cheerleaders. Oh, soulmates. Be your own cheerleaders, you guys. I know it's hard sometimes when you don't feel like you got support, because seriously, it does feel like everyone's going through something right now. So prioritize yourself. Kim feels pretty good today after a few days feeling scattered. The best thing I did was get the sage out, spoke to myself, didn't realize on how much other people's energy we all take on. Exactly, Kim. Exactly. Because obviously Kim's my best friend. So I know her behind the scenes and stuff like that, but just be mindful of that, especially if you're coming into your own gifts and you're got your 4 clairs being activated and all that sort of stuff. You may be feeling a certain way, but it may be the fact that you've holding on to other people's energy as well. I'll teach more about that sort of stuff in the membership as well. So yeah, anyway. I'm going to give you guys a collective, a psychic reading as if I am doing a one-on-one reading. So if this doesn't resonate with you, that's cool beans. If it does, awesome. But it's just that this is the only way that I can, as an energy reader, fine-tune this energy that I'm feeling. So I'm going to ask Spirit to use all my senses, safety, security, full protection to offer my beautiful community members what they feel they need to know. I feel like I need to steady you in your timeline. That's what I feel like. So I just use the wisdom of the oracles first to tap into the current. Yep, look at that. Round and round and round, going round and round in circles. There's got to be a point, you guys, where you need to jump off the merry-go-round and choose to jump on the roller coaster. The roller coaster is a lot more scary because there's lots of ups and there's lots of downs and lots of loops that you have to go through. But the more that you know yourself and the more that you love yourself, the roller coaster is much more exciting than going round and round and round and round on a merry-go-round. We also got the community card. So Spirit are really encouraging, teaching, learning, getting out in the community a little bit more, socializing, mingling. There's something got to do with stimulation, being stimulated in some type of way. Because we, as much as we are intuitively sensory, we need to stimulate our physical senses too. So this energy, and I keep going back, it's what they were giving me right at the beginning, the thing about being mindful. Yeah, that's fine, Deborah. Thank you. And when it comes to the trolls, just ignore them anyway. But there's some significance about putting yourself out there a little bit or getting amongst other people, because sometimes I think at the moment, the best advice and guidance I can give people is it's okay to learn as you go. There's so many wonderful communities, groups, modalities out there that are teaching. I was saying this to somebody the other day about how I kind of despise AA meetings and all that sort of stuff, because it's like a massive group that get together and they talk about their trauma and their worry and all that sort of stuff, and then they get sent off to the following week. You know what I mean? And nothing's sort of solved, or it gets you into that energetic vibration of I'm broken, I need to heal. You know, I need to heal childhood trauma, so they take a year or two out of their life to go back and heal that. Look, that may work for some people. I personally don't believe in that type of process, just me. But at the moment, it's really important to come back to yourself and know that it's okay to heal as you go. So the fact that the support card come out, I would really encourage some of you to get into more support groups that are unconditional, that are non-judgmental, and actually hold space. So that's that equality between listening and hearing and all that sort of stuff, and listening and acting and all that sort of stuff. My card is a hermit. I need to break my shell. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look. I love the symbology in the cards themselves. I'm not reading the card meanings, but I love the symbology in the cards because it clearly defines the energy that I'm picking up right now. We are coming out of the dark and we're coming into the light. What you do as this little flamingo, is it? What we're doing at the moment is that we need to start seeing life as our canvas from now on. We need to start looking up, not down. We need to start painting the canvas exactly how we would like it moving forward. Sure, is there still some shadow work lingering in the background? Always. You're always going to be triggered. You're always going to be facing some type of adversity. I call all that your contrast. You have to go through unwanted things, which is the contrast, for you and your soul to understand and redefine what it is that you do want. That's the purpose of negative things happening to you. It's showing you where you're at, where your frequency are at, where your thoughts are at, where's your emotion at. It's showing you where you are in alignment to where you want to be. That's all it's doing. So like they said right at the beginning, do not beat yourself up right now. Do not try to get the world around you to change. Center yourself, recalibrate yourself, get amongst like-minded people. I do think that we are stepping out of a healing time into more of a personal development time. And by the amount of people reaching out to me wanting actual mentorship and coaching is symbology to me of that. So that confirms it. But a lot of you need to really remember your worth. You really got to tap into your worth, what you deserve, what you desire, all that sort of stuff. This is really a self thing that's going on here. You do have something to celebrate coming up. There's some form of celebration coming up. We just don't want you to get to this celebrationary time, whatever the friggin' word is, and it being sabotaged. I just heard Happy New Year. So I'm guaranteeing you guys, hand on heart, if you do the energy work right now, you get your head in some books and start learning. If you are already learned, it's time to put inspired action behind your ideas. Get off the merry-go-round. Get off the merry-go-round. Stop saying same shit, different day. And it comes down to the most tiniest things like, oh, I take 2 steps forward, I take 3 steps back. There's something going on in the energies where I make a little progress and then I sabotage it. Learn as you go. Learn as you go. It's okay to learn as you go. You don't have to complete one thing to begin another thing. That's very compartmentalized, and energy doesn't work that way. Energy is fluid. You'll keep flowing. You'll keep flowing. Look, we're in November already. We're in November already, and a lot of people are still focused on the New Year's resolutions they set for this year and haven't achieved it, and then they beat themselves up and blame this and that and this and that for that, and that's cool. But we need to get out of that energy because we have a big, beautiful time coming in, I'm telling you. Oh, happy birthday, Graceful. Keep flowing. Keep flowing. Try to release the control. Release the control. Go with the flow. Trust and have faith in the universe. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. You don't create through your head. You don't chase. You shouldn't chase. You attract it into your experience. I literally wrote down a new mantra for my 2025. Trying to remember it off the top of my head and reading mine now. I don't chase, I attract. I create, I don't control. Everything's working out for me. And so it is how it shall be, or something. It come to me yesterday in the channel thing. That's going to be my mantra for 2025. So if you want to borrow it or use it or keep it, you're more than welcome to. But they just literally said to keep it simple, use your mind for creation now, not to try to figure things out. That your ego is still trying to have some type of reign over you because your ego feels like it needs to protect you from something. So, yeah. I'll put it as a post, JM. I'll put it as a post if you like. And from this moment forth, whether you're in the membership or not, on my socials, I'm going to start putting in more pre-paving tips and stuff like that. See, even in my world, everything's reshuffling because they don't really want me to even use tools. They just want me to talk. But I've got a limiting thing saying I don't talk clearly enough. I'm not articulated. See? Sabotage. I've got a script going on within myself that is pinching me off from where spirits are telling me to go and what to do and all that sort of stuff. So, real life example. Anyway, look, see, never-ending story. Locked away hearts. I don't deserve that. I'm not worthy of it. I'm unlovable. I'm not chosen. That come up a lot during the week as well. I'm not chosen. I'm always abandoned. No one's there for me as much as I'm there for them. There's some sort of story because what's happened is through the karmic lessons, a lot's been brought to awareness, a lot for a lot of people all at once, but it's come to the awareness and it's triggered those psychological issues that people have. And a lot of people have been locked their heart away because they don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be walked over. They don't want to have the same experiences they had in the past. So they're either sitting there in their head about it, or they lock their heart away, and worse off, they could be in massive depression because it's all blocked off. It's all blocked off. But Spirit wants you to know that part of this new beginning that's coming out of this is serendipity. Here's a lucky break that's coming in for you. Here's a lucky chance to change your life. There's something significant that's coming in. I'll get more with the tarot shortly, but there's something significant that's coming in for you. It has the potential of being handed to you on a silver platter. All you need to do right now is to do the energy work, maybe get out and start getting amongst other people and get some sort of stimuli in your life. Get out of your head, choose to get off the merry-go-round, choose to tell a different story, choose to be enlightened in a different way. Because a lot of people don't like being told what to do, and they think, this is why a lot of coaches and mentors do have to be a bit careful and mindful, because it's easy for us to say, just go and do that. But if that energy that we're telling them to do something, if they're not in vibrational alignment with it yet, they're going to buck it, and then they're going to get pissed off with themselves, and it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. So all I can do for you guys is, in my mode of creation and in my mode of thinking, if you want to create the life you desire and you resonate with me, follow the weekly guidance here. First of all, give yourself permission to move forward. Give yourself permission to surrender the need to control things. Choose to be an active participant in your life. Make a choice that you choose to feel better. As soon as you can get in reconciliation with that in some degree, you can join my membership. Like it's $10 a month. $10 a month. And if you've reached that point in your energy that you want to be helped and you're willing to learn something new, and you'll give it a crack, and you'll be consistent and you'll be disciplined, no matter whether it takes 1 year, 10 years, 100 years, and you want to be fun, be part of a fun community, do that. Come back each week and listen to the collective reading and see if it resonates for you, and come on the journey with me. So that's easy for me. That's how I can help my community in some way. You just got to get amongst it. You got to get amongst people who are doing what it is that you desire, and try to not compare yourself to them or feel less than or anything like that. But you have a lucky break coming in, and Spirit know you need it. Spirit know you need it. Oh, you're welcome, Graceful. Yeah, happy birthday, Denise. Soulmates come out again. Oh, two want to stick together. Be careful what you're focusing on. The guidance at the moment is be careful what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on yourself and the direction in which you're going and what you're creating, or you're focusing on what's going on around you? This energy is like the energy of people who watch a lot of tarot readers, or once again, just seeking outside validation. Oh, I've got to talk to my friend about that, or I've got to talk to my family about that, or I've got to go outside of myself to find solutions that I need, when that's not the time. It's not the time for that. You got to go within. You got to go within. Hello, Hakeem. And then we got soulmates. So these divine unions, these brand new soul contracts, if we can word it that way, are coming in, are presenting themselves to you. You all guys all know, you know. I met my soulmate we wasn't even looking. I can't wait to share the story of how that happened. But at the moment, we're just enjoying the process and we're going with the flow and all that sort of stuff. Things will happen, and that's what the serendipity is about. It's about being in the right place at the right time, taking the inspired action, feeling the best possible version of yourself as you can. Because there are divine unions coming in. They want me to put it with the community. So if you are the hermit, if you really self-isolate, if you disassociate or anything, I would start working on those type of energies if I was in your physical shoes. Because what's coming in is actually really playful. It's actually really playful and it's really fun. And, you know, okay, you've seen the true colours of people around you, whether they're family, whether they're friends, whether they're online or wherever they are. You see through the illusion now. Your higher self can't go back. It can't go back. So try not to hold on to anything from the past. Try to learn to surrender what's in your current reality that's no longer serving you or doesn't add value to your life, or what's not for your highest good. New life. I'm going to be really honest, and I've said this all along, and I keep saying I'm going to be really honest. Habit. This is 2025. This is 2025. Then we've got time to go. You've got to leave the past behind you, guys. You got to leave and you also got to leave that past version of yourself behind as well. And if you don't know how to do that, you've got to do something new. And if you don't know what to do, you've got to find out. You've got to get out there and explore and find what floats your boat, you know? Because you have soulmate energies. No matter what they define, new friendships, new people to call family, new tribes, new business associates. But if you're sitting in your current reality going, Mary's a bitch, can't stand that cow, like from management, she's a bitch, or you know, so-and-so's over here doing this, and you're observing everything that's happening around you and all that sort of stuff, and using that as your reason not to move on, you're sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging yourself. You need to let go of that past version of yourself. Especially those who are in their healing era, you could say that, and they're not allowing themselves to move forward. They feel like they've got to go back and heal their inner child. Yes, you can go back and do that, but you can also do that and learn as you go as well. I hope this is making sense. But you've got to say goodbye to the old version. You can't go back and change it. The only thing you can do is shift your mindset about it and adjust your feelings towards it. You can't go back. If I could go back and bring my brother back and my mum back and take back words that I've said in the past or decisions I've made in the past, if I could go back and do all that, bloody hell, I would. But none of us can do that. And we really need to know that. We really need to drill home to ourselves that that's that. Get the help, get the support, get the assistance, get the energy healings, get Reiki done, get something done to help settle the energy, to shift the energy, whatever you need to do. But I'm telling you what, you guys, you've got a new life that's beckoning for you. It's calling you in right now. You know what you want. You just need to get amongst people who can help you get it and get you do it. You've got a lucky break coming in. You've got a lucky break coming in, and you're not going to want to miss it. Do I want any more of these? I just literally heard, and that's why the freedom card come out right at the beginning. Set yourself free. Give yourself permission to set yourself free. Whatever it is, it's fated, it's destined for you. The stars are trying to line up for you. I literally said to somebody the other day, I don't know who I talked to, sorry if I was about to speak to so many people, but I literally said to someone the other day, a lot of people don't realize how much the angels and our spirit team are working to help heal the collective right now, help them shift and adjust and do what they need to do so they can welcome in this new life for themselves. But we are human beings, we have free will. If we don't feel that we're free or sovereign, that we're worth it, that we deserve it, that fundamentally we can't go back and I can't change what I just did 50-50. I can't change what I did 50 minutes ago. I can't go back and change a week ago, a year ago. You can't do anything with that. Find acceptance with that. Find peace with it. Remind yourself, all I have is now. All I have is now. What can I think now that's much better? What can I feel now that's much better? What inspired action can I do that's going to improve my vibration exactly where it is? And be disciplined with it. Be kind to yourself. Let everyone else off the hook. Forget about them. Forget about them. And just take one step in front of the other, moving forward. That's deliberate creation. That's choosing yourself first. That's making the conscious effort to get out of this round and round, never-ending story. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. World sucks. They're not playing how I want them to play, so I can't go and do my thing. Nah. You got a new life that is fated and destined for you. It's coming in. You are the creator. You got to create it. It's up to you. It's up to you. So just remember, guys, you do have to invest in yourself to get the outcomes that you do desire. So we'll get some manifestation cards and see what that comes out. Yep, well, it's true. All you have is now. All you have is now. So make it count. Make it count. You deserve it. Yeah, look. Show yourself some compassion. I think the reason why I'm getting so stuck or resistant in this energy at the moment is because I can actually empathize with a lot of what people are going through, because I'm still learning ways to show myself love, to show myself compassion, to speak kinder to myself. I'm so blessed to have such a wonderful partner now that will pull me into line when I'm saying something that's a bit self-defeating, because it's such a program. You just say it, you just say it and you just think it, but until someone sort of pulls you up and you go, whoopsie. And that energy is unconditional and there's no judgment or anything on it. That's why they keep encouraging you to get around communities that are doing it. But it's about self-love and self-compassion. Look at him just giving himself a hug there. Give yourself a hug and say it's okay. It's okay. You have prosperity that's lying ahead of you. We need to define it for ourselves. Jump in the membership, guys. I know a lot of you probably don't even have $10 to invest, and you don't know what you're going to get, really. But I can promise you'll get some juice. But you need to define this for yourself, and you need to invest in yourself, and you need to know that the more that you hold on to purse strings, the less money you're going to have eventually. The more you hold on to limiting thoughts and beliefs about yourself, the more limit and lack you're going to attract. That's what's pinching you off from getting the source and the supply that is coming in for you. Yeah, be in the present. Be in the present. Come back to your now. Create your own sacred space. Get into Feng Shui. Get interested in other alternative ways of doing things, especially if what you're doing isn't working. Show yourself, create that sacred space, especially the healers out there. Just remember that not everybody uses the same tools. They don't use the same tools in the same way. What floats one person's boat is not going to float another boat. And that's all right. You have unexpected joy. So define what joy looks like for you. Joy is definitely coming in because they give me in symbology. Joy is definitely coming in for you, but if you're pinching yourself off from joy and happiness, and so it is. Because we've got serendipity and we've got gifts. So you may receive some unexpected gifts. I'm reconciling in myself right now that, because I feel it and know it to be true, that I just project my desire. And one of my desires at the moment is to get a Land Cruiser. Random, I know, but I tapped into the feeling of stability and security. And when it comes to my automobile, what car resonates with that? And it was a Land Cruiser. So now I'm manifesting a Land Cruiser, and that's all I see around the suburbs are Land Cruisers. So ironic. But anyway, you know, some people say, oh, Dan, you're going to win the lotto to get that Land Cruiser, or you're going to do that. And I said, I don't care. I've placed my order with the universe. I've stamped it as done. I'm going to go play and frolic in the meantime. And it can come in so many different ways to me. I might win it. I may win it. I don't know. It can come in so many different ways. It's not our job to work out how it's going to come in or when. It's basically when you're aligned with it and you know it to be true. So keep an eye out. I might be posting a photo of me sitting in my Land Cruiser before you know it. And the reason why they say that is because your wishes are going to be granted. So your wishes are going to be granted. Whatever's coming in for you is fated and destined for you. They know that you need whatever this is to help you create this new life for yourself. But I think I wrote this in a post yesterday, I think. You've got to let go of that old version of yourself. You've got to let go of the old preconceived ideas that you've had. You've got to let go of programming that you're still holding on to that's keeping you in lack and scarcity and pinching you off. You have soulmate energy coming in for you. It's coming in. Joy for me is Mitsubishi ASX. I also thought of a car when that card come out. There you go. See, that's alignment. You can have as many wishes as you like, Denise. As many wishes as you like. Yep. I'll give you an example. I think some of my regulars may remember these examples, but these are a couple that always come to mind because it absolutely blew me away. Did a psychic reading many, many years ago for a lovely lady. She was a pensioner. And I said, you're going on a cruise. I said, I see you going on a cruise. I see you on a boat. You're going on a cruise. It's exactly what your soul needs and all this sort of stuff. And she goes, oh, don't be silly, dear. I'm on a pension. I can't afford a cruise. And I went, well, okay. Can't change what I get. So anyway, but she actually come back to me and apologized and said, I have to apologise. She said I went down to the local community thing that they do, you know, where the oldies go, and she actually won a 3-day cruise up to the Great Barrier Reef. So it was all expenses paid. She didn't have to pay anything, and she did go on the cruise, even though she poo-pooed it when Spirit said it. So there was that one. And another one was this house. I initially started helping this couple because they were having relationship issues because they were putting themselves under so much pressure to save up for a house. They were just a young family, had a couple of young kids, but once again, their relationship was suffering because when one was at work, one was at home, the other one was at work, and then they were so tired that they couldn't keep that riskiness in their relationship, and it all got a little bit too much. Anyway, so I started help coaching and mentoring and reading for them for that. But I said to them, I said, just keep doing what you're doing and stuff. I said, but I see a house. And it's in a rural property, and I defined it and everything. I said, it's not even on the market yet, so that's why you haven't aligned with it. I said, but I see your kids having a bit of a restless afternoon, and you jump in the car and let's go for a drive and put the kids to bed. So you'll go for a drive and you'll happen to see a for sale sign on the side of the road that you hadn't seen before. And it's a private seller. And basically the family, it's a deceased estate, and the family live overseas. They don't care about the money. They just want to get rid of it. They just want to wrap up the whole thing, and you'll get it at a bargain price. And I think it was probably about 5 or 6 months later, she messaged me back and said, and she sent me through a photo of the house that they got. And it was exactly, and it happened pretty much exactly how I said it was going to happen. So, A, their relationship sorted itself out. B, they just gave themselves the relief that they needed. They didn't have the pressure. They didn't go into that, oh, we're in a recession and, you know, the rental market is extreme. They released all that, and it came in for them. So I don't know if they're still watching me or anything, but congratulations. I hope you're loving the house. I haven't heard from them in a while. But that's just examples of how things can happen for you and to you without you even expecting it. So, got to get out of the internal chaos. I'm probably not going to show these cards because I'm pretty sure that showing these cards is getting me shadow banned. But you got to get out of you got to make a conscious choice to get out of the internal battle and tap into internal passion. Once again, my membership will help you do that. I'll give you the tools, the strategies. I will gauge what you guys need in the community, and I will tailor posts because like attracts like. So oh, you guys, I'm going to show you the. I have to. This is an internal prison, self-imposed prison. Look at all the fire, all the wand energy, wanting to get passionate, wanting to get frisky, wanting to get ambitious, wanting to get adventurous and all that. But this is that internal battle that you got going on, and this is me staying in a self-imposed prison because, you know, I still want to blame someone in the past for the way that made me feel, and there's no lack, and there's all this scarcity, and I'm sick of being treated like the doormat, and I'm just not strong enough yet to stick up for myself and not be the doormat anymore. I'm listening to my mindset too much. I'm swayed by other people's thoughts and opinions and what they think is best for me. You've got an offer. Here's the sun. Here's your brand new beginning. Here's your new life. It's your new life. It's being birthed right as we speak. Just remember all the thoughts and the feelings that you're having right now is giving birth to the new. Is it more of the unwanted, or is it more of the wanted? Sorry, my life coach is getting a little frustrated in this energy. You have abundance coming in when it comes to your work life, your career life, your stability, your security, contracts, money, value, luck, prosperity, joy. You have something significant coming in and has the potential of changing your life. Absolute potential to change your life. It's something that's coming in that's just for you, that's destined for you. It's destined for you. Destiny, fate, does not mean permanence. There is nothing permanent in this world. Nothing permanent in this world. So just use that term, take that term very, very loosely, but there is something very significant coming in. It's going to change your life, has the potential of changing your life, especially if you get out of this limit and lack and focusing on everything else type energy. The value of this is like an energy, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the Ace of Pentacles, if you go back and check out the last live and that, it's the same cards, and this card's been coming out in every reading. This is emotional fulfillment, and this is financial fulfillment. You get to define what that looks like for you. Some people are happy with just an extra $100 a week. Some people want the millions, some want the billions. It doesn't even matter. If you can go there in your mind and you can line up your emotion with it and you can see it like you have it already and live it like you have it already, and you're hanging around fun people and playful people and you're learning something new, and you're trying different things and you're exploring a little bit more and you're having your stimuli stimulated, and you're learning and you're growing and trying something, and you're being disciplined with it and consistent with it, and you're living the dream, that's what's coming in for you. Opposite, if it's the opposite. Hey kitty, good to see ya. There's a wish, there's something that you're hoping for, something that you're wishing for, it's going to be granted. It could have probably also have been granted. I mean, mine would be my partner. My wish has been fulfilled when it comes to my partner. But, you know, you guys, this, because I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Either you're just about to receive it, you already have, or it's right there in front of your nose. but because of where my vibration's at, I'm pitching myself off from it, if that makes sense. Guess who's moving house? Got our notice to move out yesterday, and 4 hours later we had another house. Not exactly what we wanted, but it's good for what we need. Congratulations, Kitty. That's awesome. Exhibit A. Please see Exhibit A. And if you knew what Kitty has been going through behind the scenes in her family life and that, good on you, Kitty. Proud of your girlfriend. That's awesome. Yeah. You got stability, security coming in for you guys. But are you going to listen to the devil? At the end of the day, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So try to stop feeding the devil. This can be habit, addiction, chronic thoughts, people, places, things, just anything that does not add value to your life. That's the devil energy here. If you focus on that, a lot of you have a new financial shift coming in for you. I just got told decrease, and I don't know if this is from Kitty's thing, but a decrease in rent or a decrease in maybe the cost of living, because I'm reading for a collective, will come down a little bit. But if the mass collective is saying, oh, the cost of living is rising and rising, so it is. Come back to your own world. The cost of living is decreasing. My needs are being met. Abundance is on its way to me. I love how money flows to me easily and effortlessly from multiple sources. I love that I rendezvous people with that add as much value to my life as I add to theirs. I'm going to work on releasing foods, habits, behaviors that no longer serve me. Maybe I'll just take half an hour out of scrolling social media. I'll take half an hour out of scrolling, and I will focus that on myself. And it's going to feel foreign, and it's going to feel strange, and your ego and your mind's going to want to go back to the habit, to the behavior, to the unwanted thought, or whatever it is. But you need to show personal discipline. You've got to have the bigger picture being more important to you at this time, because it's definitely coming in. I've got nothing but pentacle energy here. Passion and pentacles. I should title the video that. Passion and pentacles. It's part of your karmic justice. It's part of your karmic justice. You've got karmic rewards coming in. You need to get out of your head. Get out of your head. Stop wondering and trying to figure it all out and where's it coming from? How's that going to happen? All that. None of your business. None of your business. Just go within, do the work, have some fun. Say yes to things that, make your world go around. We've got the world. This is the completion of a cycle here. Let karma do its thing. Karma's just an energy, okay? So if people don't believe in you, if people try to pinch you off from the supply that's coming in for you, you've got to let them go. That seems to be a really, really big thing. Don't play small. Some of you are going to be recognized, validated, compensated for something here. This could be anything. And it could be something got to do with the legal system. So just say you owe child support. All of a sudden, you wake up one day and that child support's been repaid or has come your way. Could be that. Could be the fact that you say to somebody, oh, I need a new car. Need a new car. That person may turn around and say, oh, my brother's going overseas next month and, he's willing to rent you his car for 6 months while he's away. Like, it's just, there's so many ways that things can come to you, but you need to get out of your own way. It's part of this karmic justice. What I love from this moment forward throughout 2025 is just, it's only going to grow. It's only going to grow and expand and turn into more and more and more and more. We just need to get over this friggin' speed bump. We really do. Egg's been journaling while watching, made a weekly checklist. I love that for you, Egg. Yeah. It's a 5-minute walk to the shopping centre, 5-minute drive to the water, and a 3-minute drive to the Grandees school. I could go on and on. Well, you can go on and on, Kitty. That's the way. Good on you, darling. Good on you, darling. It's amazing. Money from work. Stepping into your power. Don't play small. a lot of you are stepping out of this apprentice type energy into a leadership type role as well. Look, Pentacles again. Money from work. Money from work. I don't know whether I want to use these. Or just, they just said, let's keep it simple. Be careful where you invest your time and your energy, because that's the harvest that you're going to reap from moving forward. If you are worried about money, work opportunities, they're there and they're coming in, and some of you are on the precipice of receiving. There's going to be a lot of changes. I feel like people are really going to have their pancake experience from this moment forth. And it's that energy I was picking up from a few weeks ago where, you know, you may be a chef right now, then all of a sudden you become a mechanic. Or all of a sudden, like, you were doing this and now you're doing that. And if what I'm manifesting transpires, I'm not saying anything to anyone of what it is, but next year you'll find out. It's exactly the same thing, going from doing this type of stuff to something else. It's like a whole different ball game because you need to be stimulated. Yep, here comes the emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment coming in. There's abundance coming in, and some of you aren't going to know how to spend it fast enough. 11. Ah! Yep. Yeah. Look, we also just got the Three of Swords. This explains, you know, this could be you experiencing betrayal, being stabbed in the back, heartbreak, all that sort of stuff. Time to work your way out of that and stop doing this to yourself. What are they telling me with that? Try to feel peace within yourself enough to communicate more effectively. Everything's going to come down to communication. But that you can only communicate really well if you're pretty self-actualized, you know what I mean? Anyway. I'll wrap this up because, like I say, that's the best I can give you, I'm afraid, in the current energy. What jumped out? Daughter jumped out. Hey, Gay, how are you? Oh, come and have lunch with us. Awesome, Gay. Okay. Not only did we get let go in the other cards, we've also got walk away. So it's time to walk away energetically from that old version of yourself and start the journey of creation. We got debts paid off. I said to you guys, you've got so much abundance and flow and money and value coming your way that not only will your karmic debts be paid off, you also can have the potential of getting enough financial resource in or support to have financial debts relieved as well. That's up to you. The funny thing is that we also got pregnancy and daughter that jumped out. So I'm not really getting much off this intuitively, but because I know that a lot of people are coming into more fertile times and they're going to reap their harvest. If you are trying for a baby or want to give birth to a new business or something like that, you need to feed it at the moment. You need to feed and water that energy. I remember working with some couples that were struggling with IVF, and I just said, you know what, just surrender it. Because what's happening is that you're going through all these motions, but your energy it's not happening. I keep getting to that negative line, this, that. And as soon as they sort of turned around and said, it'll be if it'll be, and we're looking forward to having that positive test result and all that, and they end up getting it. So, Kitty's got a pregnant daughter. How's that? So I'll just show you those cards because I'm not intuitively getting much of that for a collective, but Kitty can take it. But to me, it's just pregnancy. It's loving, it's caring, it's nurturing, it's whatever's going on at the moment may be in its infancy stage. So that's where the learning, the growing, the expanding, the getting amongst people, get amongst those who are doing what you want to do. Be willing to be both teacher and student at any given time. Remember all that you have is now. And if you don't know what to do, ask it, Google it, invest in a coach or a mentor. Follow influences, pay attention. You're receiving your signs right now. Pay attention. Your internal guidance is trying to direct you at the moment and guide you, but you're resisting it for some reason. So we got positive energy. So surround yourself with positive people and situations. Avoid negativity, yada, yada, yada. But we also got mother healing. So this could be part of the process of forgiveness and compassion towards yourself as a mother. I know I beat myself up all the time as a mother, but I've done the best I can. Or it could be got to do with your own mother, the relationship that you've had with your mother. There's going to be a maturity burst as well. Yeah, then we got worthiness and let yourself receive. So here's a choice, you guys. Oh, it's probably got nudies on it. Whatever. Let yourself receive. Get out of this. Get off this. Find new ways to adjust your lifestyle to accommodate all this wonderful shift and justice that's coming in for you, this new beginning, these soulmates, these really nice high vibrational friends, lovers, partners, experiences, finances, whatever. At the end of the day, it's only you that's pinching yourself off from it. Everybody is. All right, if you believe in deities, if you want to start getting some questions ready, I'll answer some quick questions today, even though the super chats aren't on, but I'll still do that till about 11:30. So I'm just going to call upon the deities. If you believe in non-physical, Commander Ashtar, call to action. The action that we encourage is inspired action. It's something that you just feel so inspired to do because it's in alignment with where you want to go. So hypothetically, if I'm manifesting a Land Cruiser into my experience, then I'm not going to go and look at Mazdas. Or if someone comes to me and says, you can go and live in the snow, and I'm going, even though it's an offer and it's coming, I wouldn't go live in the snow because I want to be bush bashing in my Land Cruiser. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to set yourself a goal, and everything that comes to you, that helps you make a choice and a decision as to where you want to go. They just said to me to make sure that you stand in your power and lead by example right now too. So lead by example. If you want the world to change, if you want your kids to be better, if you want whatever you want in this life, you've got to be that person to attract it or draw it into your experience. We've got Bridget, which is inner strength, and it's funny because we've got the Be Brave card as well. So it is going to take a little bit of personal discipline, strength, courage, bravery to release and stop identifying with that old version of self. That version of self is just going to keep you stuck, stagnant, and procrastination. Get on the journey of life. Get into the stream of least resistance, of allowance. Open up your heart space. And then we got Kali May, which is facing your fears. So fears, false evidence appearing real. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, and this is your chance to soar. So get amongst it, my loves. Get amongst it. Invest in yourself in some type of way. Yeah. So I hope that made sense to you guys. Oh, awesome, kitty. I can't wait to get going as well. I really miss it too. Yeah. I command that the best car for my family chooses me. It already is, Lisette. It already is. Oh, welcome to the Spiritual Shack, Denise. Ow! What you'll find in there already is a really good how to meet your guides meditation. It may not resonate because obviously everything I share isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I found it like, And what I put in there yesterday. Oh, I'm going to put in all my channelings that I got yesterday in there as well. So we're just going to learn as we go. We're going to learn and grow as we go. Yeah. So welcome to these. I'm so stoked. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay, let me just pack these up. So thank you all for your patience today. Like I say, I'm really excited for what's to come because there's going to be a lot more travel, as most of you already know. My partner Sean is a medical intuitive and Reiki practitioner, so we are planning on traveling and going around to places that we've never been before and offering our services to anybody who would like to have us and to experience it and stuff. Do workshops and shit. It's very, very fun and creative time at the moment. I'm loving it. Like behind the scenes, I'm loving it because I froth at this shit. Absolutely froth at it. But I also know how daunting it is when you're just coming out of so much as well. So, yeah, Wendy, that's a new membership. It's called the Spiritual Shack. It's here on YouTube. It's $9.95 a month, less than $2.50 a week, and basically, I just help with the current energy to help people move forward and give you the support and that and there. And we'll make it a bit more fun. I do. I miss having all the fun and playfulness. I mean, look at me. 12 months ago, I'd be on here, and now I'm sitting here and I'm all solemn and nah. Let's go have some fun. Let's go have some fun. Think I need the medical thing. Oh, it's amazing. Like I've never had anything. I've never had an experience like that. But he was bang on, absolutely bang on with everything he picked up with me. Yep. So yeah. Hey, Shelley. How are you, gorgeous? It's been a while. I'm helping Sean this weekend set up his own platforms and just help him reconcile what he's doing as an individual. So stay tuned. I will post more about that and stuff soon. But if you're deadly serious, I will start taking names. I'm happy to book him out. I'll book him out. But as you guys know, I would never put my name or anything to anybody that I don't fully believe in, or they have the potential of hurting or harming anybody's lives in any type of way. His gift is absolutely beautiful. Just being in his presence is absolutely soothing and healing. So, if you're deadly serious, I'll just pop your name down, and then when we get something up and running, I can send out maybe a newsletter or something. We'll see. So anyway, anyone want to ask a question? And thank you to Ty for popping up the link so it's easy for everyone to find. I'm super duper, Shaylee, super duper. So good to feel your energy. Spiritual Shack is my first memory with you. Yeah, we're going back, aren't we? I just can't budge off it. Couldn't budge off it. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Kitty. Awesome. Well, we might even be able to see you in person because we're going up that way. Shelley, you will sell the house, but you need to get out of your head about it. Same energies keep coming out. I think, yeah, I think it's been stalled for a reason, though. I don't know whether you have a new relationship or you're in a relationship or you're in a connection or something like that. There's a massive ending that's either just happened to you or is going to come in for you. I don't feel like it's sold for a reason, though. It's kind of like you're meant to be there for a specific reason. But it will sell. But it can sell sooner rather than later if you literally visualize it being sold, put the sold sticker on it, and pretend you're moving out. Yeah. Oh, it's his house he's selling. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. You may have to be a little bit more specific, Graceful. No, the real estate game isn't dirty. It'll sell. It'll sell. I don't feel like anything with it. It's just not meant to happen right now. All right, Spirit, something for Gay. Something for Gay. Let's get something for Gay. I saw your question, Lisette. I'll do you next. Just Gay, just to avoid gossip. I don't know whether you want to start moving forward with your own hopes and dreams and ideas, but you've got people around you that are gossiping about you or trying to keep you where you are or whatever. Please go with your expansion. I don't know whether there is a trip or a holiday or something coming up for you, but there's a trip or a holiday that's coming up that could be the catalyst for a big shift that's coming in your life. Yeah. You got some type of financial reward or offering that's coming in. Maybe you'll use that money to go on a trip. And if it's not a trip, it could be a move. Could either be a move of house or it could be a renovation of your home. But the main thing that I'm getting for you, Gay, is disregard all the people that tell you you can't, you're not good enough or whatever. Because you have a massive shift. Because I feel like I want to separate myself from some people. Yeah. And your intuition's telling you that you got to do this too. All I can say between now and March, Darl, you've got a very quick, fast choice that you need to make. It's going to help you move forward in some way. There is a level of abundance attached to this. And they're saying, why not just take that money and go on a holiday or do something of that nature? Yeah. So Lisette, I can't remember your question. Based on current energy, is there a house move anytime soon for Lisette? House move for Lisette. Spirit, house move for Lisette. As soon as I ask you a question, there's some significance with August next year. Yeah, there's going to be a more empowered shift in your work sector first. Because they told me as soon as I asked your question, yes, definitely around August next year, now's the time to build your empire. Build your empire. Yeah, there's definitely a new contract coming up for you within the next 3 months. There's a contract. I feel like it's a work contract for you. So next year is going to be a lot more stable, safe and secure for you on a holistic level, on all levels, Lisette. Yeah, just keep nurturing yourself. Keep nurturing yourself. Give yourself that self-love, self-care. Next year is going to be so emotionally fulfilling and satisfying for you. You will dip in and out, but that's okay. It's just they just told me you've learned a lot of new skills. A lot of them you may not be applying to your life just yet or as strongly as required, but once you get into that recalibration, then bam, 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 all this good stuff's going to come in for you. And I feel like if I look back at the people that have hurt me in the past and go, sucked in, look at me now. That's how I feel for you next year. What can Egg focus on mentally this month? Self-belief, they said that you can't have it all because you're going to bloody get it all. You've got some financial shift coming in for you, some sort of financial windfall. There's something financial something financially is going to go in your favor. Say that when you're drunk. Some sort of financial favor. That's the words they keep saying. So think rich, think positive, think worth, think, yeah. Your thoughts will get you over the line. And I know that's got to do with the question. Work, see? Work and money for you, Egg. Focus on your work, your stability, your security. You've got some type of money coming in, something that you're hoping for, something that you're wishing for. Your prayers are going to be heard. And oh my God, how emotional is this? It's like the better the feel, the better I receive. And once you actually start receiving it and seeing it in your hand, you'll look back at this moment and go, holy moly, I'm so glad I did what I did, when I did it, how I did it, and all that sort of stuff. So think rich. Think rich. Better things, heaps of better things are coming in. Okay. Why does my daughter attack me? I just heard the words frightened, because she's frightened for some reason. That's a bit of a deep energy to go into, if I'm honest, in just this quick time frame. Because there's a lot of trauma I feel activated within her. Maybe she's a little bit emotionally or mentally immature. I don't know her actual biological age, but in energy, she's very young. She doesn't have the skills. She doesn't have the communication. She's very frustrated, very annoyed, very agitated, very lost. Not learning lessons. That's why she's doing it. That's why she's lashing out. Yeah. She needs some intense work, my love. Yeah. Spirit wants you to know that there's a new relationship that's going to come in for her, and it's going to make a better impact, and it's going to help her in her life in some way. I don't know whether DRUGSs are involved or not, but I just heard rehabilitation, so she may need some form of rehabilitation, or you guys may have to work together to rehabilitate your connection to a relationship or something. Like I say, there's a lot going on here, but there is a shift that's coming in for her and for you. Your prayers are going to be answered. Yeah, she has a new relationship. She's got a very strong, balanced, very emotionally mature relationship coming in for her that's going to help her in some way. So things should start getting better in 2025 for you guys. I can get teary in that energy because I empathize with her. Yeah. Yes, you are healing perfectly, JM. You would follow the collective guidance. Time to start creating. That's all right. Wendy K. They're saying before March, so between now and March, the potential for you to move is pretty up there. Pretty up there. There's still something about a masculine coming towards you too that wants to create some type of balance in your life, or to ground you in some way, wants to support you in some way. Accept this help, accept any offer that's coming in for you. between now and then. You're asking about the house and the move, and I'm seeing relationship and connection. So this is what happens sometimes. Spirit just give me what they feel that people need, even though they want to know something else. But I keep seeing a relationship and a connection and something like that coming in for you, babe. But when it comes to the house, they specifically said between now and March next year. That's a possibility. Yeah. You'll have to clarify your question, Lady Gemini, because we don't tell people what their next moves should be, or we don't make their decisions for them, so to speak. Oh, you're welcome, JM. Honestly, the same cards keep coming out, and I'll say it to everybody, you've got to find ways to get out of your head. Stop thinking about things so logically. Try not to plan it all in your head or get too critically thinking. It's coming out. It just keeps coming out for everybody. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you now. I hope that made sense. I have to get some rhyme or reason to the work and energy work that I'm, meant to be doing now. But if you are going to join the membership, and thank you so much to everyone who stayed from the last time, and welcome Denise who just joined. I won't let you down. We're all in this together. It's going to be fun. It's going to be playful, and it's going to be a lifestyle. That's the intention. Bye, Grace. Have a good day. Have a good day, JM. It's just a lifestyle choice. So, you got to be in it to win it, and you got to be open to learning, and you got to be consistent in applying and all that sort of stuff. But when you're doing it with friends and stuff, it's so much fun. It's so much more fun. So I love you all loads. Thank you for your patience. See you, Egg. Have a good day. Excellent, Wendy. Well, obviously that was validation from Spirit that your help is on its way in the form of a tasty masculine. Anyway, so thank you, Ty, for all the linkies and all that sort of stuff as well. And thank you and congratulations to Kitty, and kind of an awesome morning anyway. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.